Hi, I'm Sebastian Brunemeyer, CEO and founder of ImmuneAge Bio. We are rejuvenating the immune system, targeting your bone marrow stem cells and other immune cells like T cells. And we have built, with our collaborators in Switzerland and elsewhere, a drug discovery platform to identify new molecules that rejuvenate the immune system. And so, previously, I helped launch a couple different companies, co-founded Cambrian Biopharma, which is one of the largest aging-focused companies today. Samsara Therapeutics I founded, which is the most advanced autophagy company today. I helped launch Apollo Health Ventures as an early employee, which is the largest aging-focused fund in the world with over 200 million under management. And I also helped run Healthspan Capital. We are the most active investor in longevity biotech and regenerative medicine. So across all of those different roles, plus many years as a lab scientist in the lab doing longevity research, I thought I'd seen it all. I thought I had seen all of the most interesting ways to extend lifespan. And then I came across this young to old bone marrow transplant work. Turns out you can increase lifespan by up to about 1/3 in aged animals, and that is the world record for any therapeutic intervention. So we came up with a platform that allows us to expand the number of bone marrow stem cells, HSCs, hematopoietic stem cells, and rejuvenate them outside the body and then reinfuse them. So it's a non-invasive outpatient procedure. We mobilize the HSCs in your bloodstream, put them in a dish, expand, rejuvenate, bank, reinfuse, and this applies to many different immune conditions and to aging itself. Okay, so organizations should become vitalist because the leading threat to every individual and society is aging itself. So we're 100% guaranteed to die from aging if something else doesn't get us first. And we are 100% guaranteed, baked into the cake, this global demographic aging crisis called the silver tsunami, where the population is getting older and no government has a credible plan to deal with this. So one of the reasons I'm in the long bio field trying to slow the aging process is because it buys time for more medical and technological advancement to deal with this looming threat of silver tsunami, which is a greater threat than climate change or wars or anything, because we know it's 100% guaranteed to happen unless we intervene. So vitalism allows us to come together and really give a voice to prioritizing the importance of improving the pace of biomedical science, and that we can make biomedical science more efficient by targeting the root cause of disease, which is aging itself. So, are we on track to solve aging in my lifetime, given the current resourcing? Given current resourcing, it looks unlikely. There's a lot of discussion about longevity biotech being very hot and interesting, but if you actually get into the numbers and we track these numbers, it's only a couple $2 billion have been deployed in the space over a several-year period of time. So, for scale, the American population spends about 60 billion a year on consumption of beer, the drink. So our priorities are not straight, and that's why my colleagues at Longevity Biotech Fellowship, Healthspan Capital, and Vitalism, we're doing everything we can to bring more capital and talent into the space and to try totally new paradigms, outside of the dogma paradigms, to slow the aging process. Sure. Every vitalist is asked, how long do you want to live? Ideally, as long as I'm in good health, I'd like to live as long as possible. I do not envision ever getting bored of life. I do not envision that, I'll get tired of, celebrating holidays with my grandchildren or great-grandchildren or great-great-grandchildren. There's never going to be a point, as long as I'm in happy and good health, that I can say, I'm over it. But it's always an option, right? You can always choose to end your own life, even today. So why not give people the option of living as long and as healthfully as possible? And there's significant economic benefits to doing that. So it's good for everybody if we're living longer and healthier lives. One, government budget on healthcare, which is threatening to bankrupt countries like the United States. That's the greatest national security threat to the United States, is diabetes and obesity. It's not, China or Russia or whatever you want. It's our own poor health in the mismanaged healthcare system. And then there are huge economic benefits. If people can work even a couple extra years, or they're cognitively productive for longer, then the benefits are massive in the many trillions. And it's also just inherently good. Like, we believe that life is a good once you're already born, should be as pleasant and long and healthy as possible.